And I'm guilty of it too, like with the Roots, like you think you're making this like this perfect art presentation,
right,
and it might go over the heads of a lot of people.
Yeah.
He invented funk. He turned Woodstock into a groove revolution. But beneath the psychedelic rhythms and unity anthems, Sly Stone was silently waging war, not just with the industry, but with some of music's most celebrated artists, and even his own band.
We don't want to be the Beatles anymore,
Yeah.
so let's make a show tunes record, and then it backfired and made them even bigger.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
This isn't just about ego. It's about betrayal, racial politics, and stolen legacies. Welcome to Rock Fame Diaries, and today, we count down the 6 most shocking rivalries Sly Stone allegedly carried to his grave. And number 1? It's the one that shattered his career from the inside out.
1. The band that broke him, Sly and the Family Stone. Let's start not with another artist, but with the band Sly Stone built himself, Sly and the Family Stone. At the height of their fame, the world saw a colorful, unified force blending funk, rock, and soul with a message of togetherness. But inside, it was collapsing. Sources close to Stone say he grew increasingly paranoid, believing his own bandmates, including family, were plotting behind his back. Whispers of secret meetings with record executives, concerns about his drug use, and creative differences spun into obsession. He believed they were stealing his vision and trying to seize control of his legacy. He allegedly called them saboteurs, not collaborators, and accused them of making him look unreliable on stage. By the time the band was meeting with labels without his knowledge, Stone considered it the ultimate betrayal. This wasn't just a breakup. It was the unraveling of a genius consumed by mistrust, a tragic feud that fractured one of music's most groundbreaking bands. Earth, Wind and Fire, Funk or Vegas Showbiz. Next, we hit the glitzy stages of Earth, Wind and Fire. To fans, they were polished, spiritual, and uplifting. But to Sly Stone, they were a commercialized imitation. Insiders claim that Stone saw EWF as stealing the raw, political funk he pioneered, then packaging it into sanitized, Vegas-style entertainment. He allegedly mocked their costume party consciousness, claiming they wore incense and mysticism-like accessories rather than messages. The betrayal cut deeper when former Family Stone musicians joined EWF, allegedly bringing Stone's arrangements with them. That felt personal, as if his very soul was being sold off piece by piece. One awards night in the 70s, Stone reportedly muttered that some bands confuse production value with artistic value, a thinly veiled jab, perhaps, at Maurice White's crew. 3. Led Zeppelin, appropriation over innovation. Sly Stone's feud with Led Zeppelin wasn't just about music, it was about cultural theft. While Zeppelin was reinterpreting blues and funk into their own sound, Stone reportedly seethed over what he saw as blatant appropriation. He allegedly told friends rock critics only respect black music when white bands play it. The tipping point. Festival promoters favoring Zeppelin over Stone as headliners, reportedly labeling Zeppelin as authentic rock while dismissing funk as secondary. That stung. Stone felt he was inventing something from scratch. Meanwhile, others were profiting from the parts without honoring the roots. It wasn't just a rivalry, it was a mirror to the industry's racial bias. For the Temptations, old school versus revolution. The clash between Sly Stone and the Temptations was a generational war. The Temptations embodied Motown perfection, slick choreography, smooth harmonies, and polished soul. But Stone, he was ripping up the rulebook with an interracial band and gritty, psychedelic funk. When Temptations members allegedly criticized his messy stage style and chaotic arrangements, Stone fired back, allegedly calling them museum pieces, holding back evolution. But it wasn't just about art. During the civil rights movement, Stone was pushing a political message. He felt the Temptations' apolitical stance was safe, watered down, and even complicit. He reportedly raged privately that they were Uncle Toms in matching suits, undermining the revolution he was trying to lead through sound. 5. Parliament Funkadelic, a funk empire built on betrayal. Few rivalries stung as deeply as this one. George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic were once allies in building the funk genre. But as Clinton's star rose, Sly Stone spiraled. Insiders say Stone believed Clinton was lifting his stagecraft, imagery, and band structure, and being crowned the godfather of funk in the press. That was salt in the wound. Even worse, former Family Stone musicians reportedly defected to Clinton's camp, bringing the sound and style Stone helped shape. He allegedly told close friends, "He's building an empire on my foundation." It wasn't just jealousy. It was a sense that history was being rewritten, with him left out of the story he started. 6. Santana, surface spirituality versus soul revolution. Carlos Santana and Sly Stone both electrified Woodstock, both mixed genres, and both championed multicultural bands. But Stone allegedly saw Santana as a shallow imitator. He reportedly dismissed Santana's vibe as surface-level spirituality for white hippies, accusing him of getting credit for socially conscious music while Stone's deeper, grittier messages were overlooked. When Santana made public remarks about consciousness in music, Stone allegedly took it as a direct critique of his funkier, party-friendly tracks. And when Santana was chosen over Sly for key festivals, Stone reportedly saw it as more than favoritism, he saw it as the industry choosing safe mysticism over uncomfortable truth. Sly Stone's legacy is a mosaic of genius, innovation, and deep scars. His music changed everything, but his rivalries reveal a man at war with a system that never fully embraced him, and with a world that, in many ways, misunderstood him. From the Temptations to Led Zeppelin, Earth, Wind and Fire to Santana, and even his own band, these feuds weren't just personal. They were about power, race, respect, and recognition. So tell us, which rivalry shocked you the most? Do you think Sly was right to feel betrayed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love diving into the untold stories behind music's brightest and darkest legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more on Rock Fame Diaries. God bless.